What's good, people? Your boy Clan, the Spurs fan. Waiting for some people to get in this live stream. We're gonna talk. Maybe I should take my Wi-Fi off of my phone because I don't want nothing crazy to happen. What's good, Clan? What's up, Chase? Hold on, let me take this off. Cool. I think I'm gonna use 4G. What's good, man? What's good? How's it going? How's it going? You guys watching this summer league game? I actually got into it kind of late, and yeah, it's I don't know, man. It was kind of boring. I was watching the second quarter, and I was kind of bored. I didn't look at any stat. I guess I could look at stats now. I want to know how my boy Luca doing. Too many people talk bad about Luca, so I always gotta know how Luca doing. Sup, Gio? How are you? How are you? Dun, 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 dun. I wanted some of the theme of this live stream to be about Marcus Morris. Just about what's going on. Luca crossed somebody up earlier. Oh, really? Just like the other day? He said chilling. This is BS. He needs to hurry up and sign somewhere so we can move on. It's really frustrating, man. It's really frustrating because the Spurs. I mean, the Spurs did their part, and the Spurs always do right by players. Now, if it's another, certain franchises do so dirty by players, so it doesn't really matter. Like they run it like a strict business, and Spurs run like a business as well. But there's still this type of like dignity, family type atmosphere where they do what they say what they're gonna do. Um, and that's just how they roll. But then you have something like this happen with Morris. Even the Kawhi thing, like that's one of the reasons we were so upset because we know uh, how great our franchise is, how great the organization is, and how right they do by players. I mean, they will give a player if you're loyal enough and you do your job well enough, they will pay you. You know, and it's really frustrating with something like this because he's kind of disrespecting a great franchise. I mean, it's really gonna come between the Spurs and Knicks. Like it shouldn't even be a question. Yeah, look at Rudy. Exactly, exactly. Rudy. Rudy first couple years or whatever, he wasn't 100% if he was gonna stay, or first year or whatever that he was gonna stay. And now it's like he can't get away from the Spurs franchise. I wouldn't be surprised if Rudy retires a Spur at this point. Derek Murray, DeRozan, Aldridge, Pirtle. Oh, that's your starting lineup. I just don't want that same starting lineup for next season, just because we kept having to split the centers with LA and Jakob, and it got sloppy as the season went on. I think Steven Adams is Spurs material. Really? I don't want Morris to leave. Yeah, and it's not guaranteed that he leaves. That's another thing. Like a lot of people are getting really upset really quickly, and I'm upset too, but not to the extent of some people. So I'm got the summer league game on. I'm trying to pull it up so I can see it. What is this? Yeah. No Lucas playing. Yeah, all the rookies playing. I don't think Lonnie Walker's gonna play anymore, y'all. I think that's done. He showed us enough. He definitely getting minutes this season. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 15 to 20 minutes. I don't want Morris to. Oh wait, let me scroll down. Sorry. How old is he now? See, I don't even know what y'all talking about. Who would you pick up if you don't get Morris? I mean, the only people left is Oubre. Somebody messaged me about Cabarot or Cabarot. I guess that's how you say his name. There's Diallo. Honestly, Marcus Morris is the last, like the best one left, but Oubre will be the next under that. God bless you, brother. God bless you, man. God bless you. What did you guys think about my starting lineup? Because I just posted a video about the starting lineup that I would go with. Bender? I don't know if I want Dragon Bender. He's a good player, but I don't know. I don't think he like changes anything. Like we get him. I don't think it changes much. How you feel about Eubanks and backup? Eubanks is a great player, man, or a really good player. He showed us a lot last season and during the summer league. Good job, Eubanks. Watch this about the fire. We just got to see, man. Hold on, I saw something about Oubre. I don't think Oubre gonna accept 9.3 mil. You think it's gonna be more, don't you? A lot of people been saying he's looking for a bigger contract, and then Memphis Grizzlies looking at him. Yeah, I won't be mad at him if he needed more, but that would be the last person left. Maybe Marcus Morris is just a phone call away. Maybe he just needs to talk to Pop or something. Maybe Pop just talk to him for a minute, see where his head is at. I mean, because when you do a verbal agreement, especially with a franchise like the Spurs, we usually go through with it. Some people have this conspiracy that Rich Paul is behind it and he's trying to sabotage the Spurs to benefit LeBron. And I don't think they thinking like that. That's kind of convoluted. That's a lot to do. I mean, that barely hurts us. Spurs should take a chance on Bender, Murray, or T. Robinson. See, I agree with you when you say T. Robinson. Amari, you talking about Amari Stoudemire? I agree with you, but I don't think those are really guys that's going to get instant minutes. And we need somebody that can get instant minutes. That will be Marcus Morris or Oubre. T. Robinson, I don't know if he would get instant minutes. Murray's with clutch though, so that doesn't make. Yeah, exactly. That's a great point. That's a great point. I think right when he got with Clutch Sports, people they instantly started saying that he's going to go to the Lakers, and that's when he let out that tweet saying, hell no, I want to win championships. I don't want to chase them. So yeah, that wouldn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's just straight conspiracy. I don't think that's true. Even Skip Bayless said it on Undisputed. But Skip said a lot of stuff. Oh, Samanich! Oh, Samanich! Oh my God! Samanich showing us something. Every time I yell, the cat jumps up here. She's like, "What's going on?" Livingston's a good consideration. I don't want Livingston. I like Livingston. I wouldn't. I think he just saw the behind the back. Yeah, I just saw the behind the back. I'm a little late. I'm sorry. I know this is I know when I'm watching on the computer, it's a little behind. So what? Vince Stanley and Spurs? No, dude. Vince Carter. I don't even see how that will help us that much. We got so many veterans already. I don't see how that help us so much. That would be like a Tracy McGrady instance, like when we went and got Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady didn't even play. Vince Carter would play though. Vince Carter was in much better shape, or is in much better shape than Tracy was. I really wanted us to win that year just so Tracy could get a ring. Yeah, that move Luca just did. And what's up, Ruby? Yeah, that move was nasty. I can't wait to post that. That look like that's his go-to. He's so smooth, dude. Oh, dang. Yeah. Luca been turning over like crazy. Well, from what I saw him have two turnovers. Luca needs to earn these minutes. Pop don't want to give him that. Oh, Luca ain't playing at all this season. You can even see in the summer league he's not polished yet. And he ain't getting any minutes. How can I stream the game? Go to NBA Stream.tv. NBA Stream.tv. That's all you gotta do. Or you can go to Google and type in NBA Stream.tv. That would look. It's in HD and everything. That's how I watch Spurs games. Because I don't live in San Antonio, so I don't have like a local channel playing it. Mix up.
As we
How you
remind
doing?
you that AT&T WNBA All-Star
She look
2019 is
mad.
coming to Las Vegas July 26th and 27th. Don't miss your chance to be a part of this year's weekend of action by getting your
I'm
tickets
from
today
Memphis.
at WNBA.com/All-Star.
Yeah, I'm from Memphis.
Becky Hammon, a
I
star
became I became a
WNBA
Manu
play.
Ginobili fan, and
As
then
you
I ended up
pointed out at
becoming
the
a
top of
Spurs
the
fan.
telecast, has not only a great WNBA career, but medals, plural.
All right, come on, Luca. Show him some.
Spurs up 6 now.
Luca need to work on his picks. Maybe that's just like a Euro thing.
Paquette
He
getting
give
an extended
half-hearted
run
picks
here.
sometimes.
Lonnie Walker, leading scorer in summer league play, not playing tonight. Beautiful lob.
Oh, Eubanks almost
Eubanks
had
couldn't
it.
finish. Nice pass.
That was a beautiful pass. I'd be so mad if I'm in
And
summer league and I
Šamanić
give somebody a beautiful
has
pass and they
fouled.
don't finish it.
See, watch
It's
this
like, bro,
handles
I'm
from
trying
the
to get a
side.
contract. Keldon Johnson just
Keldon
airballed.
Johnson
This is a sloppy game.
off the mark
I just
and
want
out
us
of
to get this
bounds to
win.
Phoenix.
Hey guys, how does the I got a
Will
question
come
because I don't
back in.
really know.
Šamanić
How does the
will
summer
take a
league
seat. Šamanić with 9
tournament or
points
whatever
and
work?
8 rebounds to his credit.
Is it just like one game you're out?
See the skills today.
And when does that
Everybody's been
start?
raving about him.
It's starting to.
Didn't get a chance
When
to
does that
see him.
start?
Saw some clips, some videos, but you love to
Is
see
this the
players
last
up
game
and close and personal.
before the
And
tournament?
that's why I love summer league.
I don't know. Somebody tell me.
To see some of these guys and see how they are fit in respective
Murray
organizations.
on load management. I
Okobo
hope he comes back 100. Murray's fine.
gets the kind bounce.
Everyone gets 4 games. Okay, so it's 4 games and then
Okobo started
what?
16
Four
for
more
the
games.
Suns last year.
The NBA Storyteller has an amazing
Pass.
Kawhi Pop video where
And
he
an extra
explains
pass to
Spurs are
Eubanks.
cold. I
And a
saw that.
blocking
That was
foul
stupid.
is called on David Kramer. Timeout on the floor here in the
That was
third.
really
Spurs
stupid.
up by 4.
It's hilarious just saying it was stupid. It like I couldn't even watch it all the way through because it was like I I was taking. Of course, you take it as a joke because it's like, come on, the Spurs aren't a cult. But then the way it was being told was just so like serious and straight face. So just I don't know. It didn't appeal to me. I was like, this kind of annoying. Then I saw some of the comments, and they were just like so into it and so agreeing. I was like, I can't watch this anymore. Clan, did you see the article in USA Today by Kawhi Leonard's college coach Fish? No. What was in it? What was in it? I can look it up. That's the style. I'm Jehovah's Witness. Maybe it hit too close to home. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was, I don't know, man. I couldn't get through it. It was kind of weird. It was creeping me out a little bit, and I was just like, please, I'm scrolling up. Please, Morris, stay. I'm a Spurs fan from the Philippines. Well, welcome from the Philippines. Welcome. Honestly, I didn't think that this channel is growing quite a bit. Um, I don't want to say rapidly, but I've gotten quite a few subs lately. And somebody told me a long time ago that this channel could get pretty big only because there are a lot of Spurs fans out there. But I was thinking, how many Spurs fans will actually go to YouTube to try to find like Spurs videos? Because I tried that a long time ago. I used to always come to YouTube trying to find somebody talking about the Spurs, somebody to subscribe to, some channel out there, and I could never find it. So I just gave up. So I just figured maybe a lot of people would have gave up. There's not many of them. I mean, there's what's the guy's name? What's the guy's name? Do y'all know some Spurs channels? Like, it's one that it's I can't remember. That's how I found your channel. Oh, okay. No. Mainstream media gives no love. Been waiting for you playing. Thanks, Gio. That's what's up, Salty Tracer. That's how you found the channel. But I mean, is there another one? Because I know there's another one, but I can't remember. One of your old vids popped up on YouTube. Didn't know you liked Attack on Titan. Yeah, man. I love anime, period. But yeah. I got a Dragon Ball Z AMV on there too. I made those a long time ago.
Spurs have done
Oh,
such
you
a
found me like that too?
outstanding job of mining Europe for talent that
There's a couple
draws a foul.
podcasts on Spotify, but not too many channels. Yes, yes, there is. Any news from CG? No, the only thing CG said was
Elliot Kobo with a foul, so Majet
he said that he heard that Marcus Morris met with the Knicks yesterday. I don't know how true that is. He's just saying
we
that's what
talked
he
about
heard.
Coaches Appreciation Day. Smitty,
But he said I don't have any updates. Like he hasn't heard anything. It's really hard for him to get any Spurs
influenced
info
you,
because they're so
taught
quiet.
you the
They're so on the
most?
low.
Well,
But
I've had
he did hear
a
that
lot
Morris
of
met with the
great
Knicks.
coaches. I have to start off with my high school coach,
Is that
the late
game on
Johnny
TV right
Golston.
now?
He
I think
instilled
it's
in
on
me how to
NBA TV,
compete,
but
let me play the
you can
point
go
guard
online and
position.
look up NBA
When I was
Stream
5'9"
TV.
as a
You
freshman,
watch Tokyo
and
Ghoul.
also
I
as
need
a
to watch
six-eight
Tokyo
senior in
Ghoul.
high school, I still was able to play the point
I
guard
need to watch
position.
Tokyo
So
Ghoul.
him one, and then I played for Judd Heathcote, Tom
I
Izzo,
really do.
Tom Crean at Michigan State. The
I
great
love
Lenny
Death Note,
Wilkins.
man. I watched Death Note
So
about two, three
similarly,
times.
and obviously
BC
played
Tree.
Papa
Yeah,
San
that's
Antonio
it. That's the guy
Spurs.
I was thinking about. BC
Just
Tree. I
love
don't know
all
why
the
it didn't
Bernie
come to my
Britton
head.
staff. I learned so much on the
BC
court
Tree.
and off the court, and
That's
that
the
was
only one
later in my
that I know
career.
of.
Wish I could have got a chance to play for Bernie even when I was younger. So some of those coaches, they just have so much of an impact on you.
Uh-oh.
Greg Popovich has impacted so many
Luka
lives.
ain't out there anymore.
Majet the
It's
miss.
hard for me to watch when Luka ain't out
Robinson
there. Like I just want to see how Luka does.
shot clock violation. His initial shot did not draw iron.
Becky mad. Oh, she's subbing somebody in.
I don't think Becky Hammond agreed with the call.
Well,
He's going to go out on a limb.
watch Jared Harper,
That's Messi met you out there?
Mapleton, Georgia,
Anyway,
played at Auburn. I thought he was
I
fantastic
want to see how Witherspoon does.
in the tournament this year.
Deflected
Good
out
job,
by
Keldon.
Johnson for San Antonio. Phoenix keeps from
Haven't seen
Calvin.
Death Note. Still finishing up Naruto. Naruto. Fan
He
jokes.
can do some things.
Oh yeah, you need to watch
72
Death Note,
points.
man. It's amazing.
Led
It
Auburn
really
to
is amazing.
their first Final Four
It's
appearance.
one of the best
Most player
storylines,
of the Midwest Regional.
or one of the best cat and mouse thrillers you'll
Jet
ever
out of the
watch.
ball game.
It's so
Jed
good.
Ledbetter has returned
It's so
for San
smart, so well
Antonio.
done. It's addictive, and it's not very long
Turns the
either.
corner.
It might be about 40 episodes.
Drop won't fall.
It's really good series.
Catch and shoot three.
Dang, what's up with these air balls today? Everybody airballing.
Yeah, that was a tough one because when you
You know
follow
what I think? I think this is due to a little bit of load management, like how sloppy Luca and Keldon look. I think it's because they took that game
That
off.
happens.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just giving excuses at this
Palmer on
point.
the attack and the pitch out to an open McHugh. Puts it in for three.
Love this playing. Thanks for his
he
go.
has had some screens.
Yeah, man.
Rex Chapman talked to me about him. We talked
Luca
to
needs
Monty
to build
Williams.
more strength and he needs to
19 years
develop a
old.
better feel for the game. He's talented for sure, but he's still raw. Yeah, he's very raw. I agree. I mean, having that type of skill, you can really work with it.
Ledbetter
But
drives
yeah,
and Harper
he
got his
needs
hand in
to.
there.
Dang, dude just gave up on defense.
McHugh, fast break bucket.
You ain't getting a contract like that.
Palmer finishes it off.
Talked to us about
But yeah, he
talked
needs
to
to just
Jalen
build
about
some
like
muscle.
going and swinging for home runs.
Like you
That
said,
was
get
an
a feel for the
example right on
game,
that play. That's
gain a
Monty
little
Williams coaching.
confidence. He needs to give harder screens. I can tell you that much. The
Pick us up,
screens are kind of weak.
dunked it, beat, maybe draw the
I
foul.
mean, he
made the
gives
right
up
play, made a
mid-screen.
single. Monty just talked about it.
Just make the right play. Here's
Yeah.
Williams for three. Robinson an offensive rebound.
Obviously got blocked.
Stymied. Sparta rejection.
Sun's coming for us now.
A seminal run.
Becky need to call time. She just
Capped
called
off by the
timeout.
Jared Harper steal. Good
All right.
look again.
Have y'all seen Zion's jump shot? What is it, ugly? He don't really have a good jump shot. Tom Petrini, DC Tree Nation, lyrically artistic. Lyrically artistic is on this channel. He subscribed to this channel. I haven't heard anything from DC Tree. Yeah, Tom Petrini, I never heard that, so I need to look him up. Is he good? Like, how would you rank, like, the other one? Tom Petrini. I've seen the other two. I'm not liking the Morris shit. It makes me wonder, will Paul try to pull the BS when they negotiate an extension for Murray? It makes me wonder that too, but I'm hoping that Murray. Oh no, man. Spurs did a lot of research when they got Murray. When it came to Kawhi, he was more so an experiment. It wasn't a whole bunch of Spurs looking deep into Kawhi's psyche. When it came to DeJounte Murray, they were asking coaches, they were asking everything, and they took a chance on him. And DeJounte Murray is the type of dude where he seems like he really appreciates the growth that Popovich gave him. When it was with Kawhi, we never knew Kawhi. So when this stuff popped up where Kawhi is so just sneaky and underhanded with the way he does business. We didn't know, and I don't think anybody
San
could have seen
Antonio
that coming.
Spurs a year ago,
No one
seventh
could have
in the
seen that
West,
coming. But when it
losing
comes to
an outstanding seven-game series with the Denver
Dejounte
Nuggets,
Murray,
22
I think we
consecutive
have a
years
good
in the
feel for how
playoffs.
he is.
DeMar
Um,
DeRozan, another great season.
so I hope that Dejounte Murray, uh,
Dennis Schröder.
stays cool
Yeah.
and nothing gets to his head. Because I mean,
Now with the
at this
Spurs
point,
and
something would have got to his
Lonnie
head. You know what I
Walker,
mean?
Dejounte
Nah,
Murray, the
he's a
draft
loyal
picks,
kid, trust me.
another
He's
year
from
under
Seattle area, and Crawford, his mentor, is a stand-up guy, just like Murray is. Here's a
Yeah,
question: would y'all want Jamal
47 with
Crawford
significant
on the
injuries.
team? Would it help?
He's missed by Garrett. And the rebound
That's
cleared
I
by
think that's a good
Weatherspoon.
question because I think if I'm not wrong, I think Dejounte Murray just went to a Jamal
Death
Crawford
taxes and
camp, or
Spurs in
he's
the
getting ready to go to
playoffs.
one.
It's kind of the way it happens.
He went there last year too, I think.
Robinson sets the screen. Weatherspoon flips it up but off. And the rebound to Palmer.
I feel the same with Murray because I heard that Murray did work with
pass.
LeBron somewhat.
And
But I do feel you on the context with Kawhi though. Spurs can
came
influence
into the game
more with Murray.
averaging 11
Yeah,
and a
I
half
think
in the
Murray's
first
also
two
easier to
Phoenix
talk to.
contests.
These
Suns
guys are
now a
ruining the
10
integrity of the
nothing
league.
run. Who's
Morris has to
playing the
know other
lead?
teams are watching this. Even going to New York,
Weatherspoon.
how will
Pass got
teams deal
deflected
with
back to
him
him.
in free agency
As
again?
Weatherspoon
Yeah,
has it.
I mean, I just heard a guy talking. I mean, I'm sorry if I don't know who he is. I don't know if he worked for. I guess he worked for the Spurs. I could not tell who that guy was. Um,
Williams knocked away.
but I also, dang, Kellen Johnson tough.
And a timeout taken by San
But I
Antonio.
also wasn't really looking at
Loose
the
ball
screen
to
too much. But it was a
Carolina.
guy
Ben
who's talking
Moore.
about how he loves that
That's interesting.
the
Watch
players are taking over the
look at that
league, and
vertical.
they can play where they want to
Look,
play, and they only have a few years.
with the
And
first
I
pass,
understand all
freshman,
that. I understand that
man
it's
going
cool
down.
to for players to be able to play where they want to play. Yeah, for the players, for the players. But at the same time, they get the benefit of making all that money to play a sport.
So what's the
I
biggest
think the
priority
ones
you
that
think
get
for
the
Monty
crappy
Williams
end of
in
the stick
Phoenix
is
trying
the
to
fans, the ones
invest in new
that
assets,
help
bring
these
Ricky
these
Rubio
players
in,
get to where
got a
they are, to give them
five-time
the
scorer.
popularity, to help them get the money
What's
that
his
they
first move?
deserve for their
I think for him
athleticism
establishing how they're
and
gonna play on the
ability and
defensive
skill
end,
and
the way
hard
he talks
work.
about it,
But at the
the
same
style they
time, it's
play.
like, what about the
You got to look and
fans?
see with Rubio.
So the players just supposed to do whatever they want to do and enjoy every aspect of their career, but then the fans supposed to sit here and just deal with super teams. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun. I miss the NBA being more so like a guy stays here and he does his job to the best of his ability, and if the franchise doing him wrong, then he's ready to bounce. Even Michael Jordan was ready to bounce when Chicago was doing him wrong. But I think ever since LeBron ran to Miami and got a super team and then won a championship, it ain't been the same since, man.
And how they can play
It
hard
ain't
and
been the
win on the
same
defensive
since.
end first.
And establish
Uh,
some of that culture that he was talking about because you
Wait,
saw
hold
the
on. I'm
graphic,
sorry. I'm missing
worst
something.
record they've had
Did you hear
in
Skip
franchise
talk how
history. And I mean, that is a
Marcus
proud,
Morris? Yeah,
proud
yeah, I heard that.
franchise.
How he's
And
like
anytime you've got a
Kawhi.
guy who can
He
average
was saying they're
26 and a half,
disrespecting San
offense is
Antonio.
not the issue. Defense
Your
is just
thoughts?
where it
I
is.
don't
You
think
got to pencil in 20 points for
I
him.
don't think Marcus Morris is necessarily just straight up.
Bad game, and then you said good game is at 25, 26,
It,
but
it
he's had
him and number two. It's
70
totally
points.
two. It's two different
He has
things.
that
Like, it's
capability.
totally two different things. With the Kawhi thing, it was a little more personal. He was with us. I mean, we developed him. We helped him. This is just a veteran who agreed to sign and now looking at other deals, which isn't cool, but I don't think it's on the same level at all. And saying he's like Kawhi, I don't know. Kawhi's very like sneaky.
Start to people start
Then
saying
bailed
this
on
guy's
us
so
for
second.
arguably the worst
Is
run
that normal?
team.
Be with
Well,
second.
you'll see. Yes, see. Yes, wait and see what his
Second is
decision is.
a lot of
You know,
points.
it
It's
could
like
very
50.
well just be
Five is
rumors. It
70.
could very well just be a power move where I don't know. I don't know. Let's just see.
So what was your career? I'm guessing
Could
it
be a
was a
Rich
little bit
Paul
less than
thing.
70.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
much less.
A
Did you
fraction
hear
like
Danny Green's
41.
interview? Nah. Well, chase your bag. That's cool, but don't
But he's
commit
just shooting the
yourself.
three ball.
Have our team
And
make
of
moves
course,
and move a
the
player
Smitty
that really like,
hit
and
him
then
with
you
the
want to pull
Smitty.
back. Yeah.
They gave me a couple more points.
You led the
Yeah, you're
NBA in
right. Just
three-point
don't commit.
percentage.
What did Danny Green say in his interview? I hope players don't
That was
follow in
before shooting
LeBron's
threes was so
footsteps.
bad.
Oh, they have been.
You were avant-garde.
LeBron have ruined the NBA. Yeah, they have been. You saying you hope they don't? Oh, they've been doing. They still doing it. That's why, honestly, even though
Loose ball. Rice picks it
I
up.
don't
His
just like
foul.
straight up like oh despise LeBron James,
Never got that
but
many
I
good
will be
shots.
happy when he's out of the
It was a
league.
luxury. I wish I was
And I'm not
playing
saying
my
it
entire career
because
now.
he's not great. I'm just
Fundamentals and a lot
saying
of things right.
I do not want to. I'm tired of seeing LeBron, honestly,
Play with Shaq. I was always
at this
jealous.
point. Especially this whole mentality. Even just now,
And yes, your career
where
high
he
is
was trying to get Kawhi to LA.
Imagine trying
That's
to
just so weak.
not even double down because you
That's
can't
just
leave
so
three
weak.
and
And
fall back and
I do respect Kawhi for having a little bit of spur in him, having a little bit of those guys he looked up to in him, saying, "No, I wanted to compete against you." So we need more guys like that, leading the future of the NBA. And guys like DeMar DeRozan, who's loyal, and Lillard, who's loyal, and going to try to win a championship where they're at. But this whole stuff where players just run around getting super teams, it's irritating. But this will be the first year since 2010 that we're not going to necessarily see a super team. So probably the first time since 2010. I mean, we've been screwed since 2011 when LeBron made the decision. LeBron didn't ruin the NBA. Super team has always been the NBA. Even before LeBron, the Celtics got together with Pierce Allen. Well, I just mentioned that. I didn't see that as a super team. I'm sorry. I don't see. I think there's a difference. To me, bro, I'm with you. I can't wait till LeBron retires. Yeah. Look, to me, it's just my opinion. Um, I when it came to or not Allen Iverson, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, that was some veteran guys saying, you know what, we're in a crappy situation. Let's go to the South. They were the end of their careers, the end of their run, and they teamed up with Doc Rivers and did their thing. I just feel like that's a little different when it's some veteran guys that's getting older and it's like, yo, this getting rough. It's just totally different because now we have players even like super young guys like Anthony Davis not being willing to just stay where he's at, where they could possibly be a championship contending team. You just got Zion, you got so many good things going your way, and you still want the instant gratification. I think that's the problem. These players, these young players, just want this instant gratification. They run in chasing championships, and after a while, the significance of a winning a ring is not going to be important. Kids are already talking about how LeBron could be better than Michael Jordan, and then when you bring up the argument that Michael Jordan got 6 for 6 rings, they act like that's not a big deal. Like this is the direction the NBA is going in, where it's not about rings, it's just about players teaming up, winning, and dominating, and it's just irritating. I don't know.
2015 here in Las Vegas with the Chicago Bulls.
Celtics were old, like '99 Rockets. Yeah, they were old. The big three Celtics were on the tail end of their primes. That's what I'm saying. It's a little different. Like it's something about that because they stuck with their teams and they tried their best to win with those franchises, and it just didn't work out. And then finally they said, you know what, we gotta do something. We gotta at least team up all of us guys and just get that ring we deserve. That's a little different to me. That's a little different than guys in their prime, and you have a team full of guys with 3 guys in their prime going for a championship. It's bothersome. It's bothersome.
Kramer, Garrett, Spalding, and
What's your dream team? Oh man, I would have to
The
think about
Phoenix
that.
Suns
Commish gonna have a
possession of the
problem
ball.
because the fans are going to get fed up with players holding all the power. They seem to forget the
Go
fan
blue.
dollars enable you to make this revenue off. Yeah, they have a problem. I mean, he's already talking about how he got to do something about
Harper with a miss from
uh,
three.
players. What did he say?
And Eubanks traveled with the
He said he got
basketball.
to do something about players demanding trades.
Trying
He
to
said
find
something
some
has to be
rhythm.
done about that.
The Spurs
Because we're
lost.
getting too many
They
players
lost
just
the last
demanding a trade. Like, yeah, I want
20
out.
minutes.
Yeah, I
The
want
third
out. I want to go
quarter
to
so
LA.
far to start this
It's irritating.
fourth quarter. Got to find
And
a
when
way
they
to
do that, they're
Phoenix.
manipulating the
They want to keep
system.
attacking them off the pick and rolls. They're having some success with Harper
Because when
coming
you
off.
sit there and tell a team where you want to go, and you make it public where you want to go, and your agent makes
The
sure he
cue.
gets it on social media
Celtics
where you want
sports
to go,
center.
then it's almost a guarantee you're going to go there
Yeah, with
because
that
other
pull up in
teams
the
aren't going to
mid-range.
offer you, much. And that team that you want to go to,
Attack
they're going to
or
offer, you
finish
know,
for Ben
a
Moore.
little bit, not too much, except for unless you're the
Early
Lakers.
delivery to Rice.
Lakers just give you everything.
And a reach-in foul. I believe that will be on Ledbetter.
The only redeemable part of the
Nice
decision was
Ledbetter
the
having
fact Ron Wade and Bosh all are from the
A little
same
physical
class and were
contact there.
BFFs.
Last time
Yeah,
I should
that's
call
true.
it
I guess.
Eubanks with
I
an
don't
arm
know.
lock.
I mean, I would say, Wade got a ring, but Wade got a ring before
On
LeBron.
Eubanks.
The super team is irrelevant and doesn't keep these players. They make that money back.
On six
Yeah.
midway through the third.
Kawhi and PG going home.
And Eubanks with a
Yeah.
reception. Offensive rebound. Noko. And he draws the
It's
foul.
it's ridiculous, man. And like I said, I respect Kawhi's decision only because
when you drive it hard against the
okay,
ring, you make
I don't respect the way that he tried to get out of San Antonio because he set us up and made the Spurs look like the bad guys just to get out. But
Noko who
I'm
misses
not
the free
mad at
throw.
him leaving Toronto only
They're
because
doing a
he was
nice job
traded
of
to
selling off
Toronto.
the guard,
And when
so they couldn't
he did go
get
to
back inside.
LA, he
We talked
chose to
about
go
the Suns'
against
leading defense. Noko was the
LeBron and
leading
that super
defensive
team LeBron
player
was
of the
trying to
year.
make.
The
So I
rest
respect
of the
that.
drive.
Not everybody wants to just join super teams,
Suns
and he's
by
one of the
6.
last ones left that don't want to do that. I don't think Giannis necessarily want to do that. I don't think Lillard want to do that. So,
What a
oh,
play.
that was nice.
That's a nice drive.
Nice by Witherspoon. I wonder what he got on his chest. What does that say?
Drove it, contact with the finish.
It's a good finish. Witherspoon look kind of
Weatherspoon with
short.
14 and 3 of 6 from the line. And completes the three-point play for the
Let's see.
Spurs with
Not
it free.
even want them to buy. Now I want them to buy a 6 jersey.
Here's Jalen with
Yep, I
a
got 3
close-up
quad
look.
jerseys just hanging in my closet. Anybody want them? Oh, they're gonna pick up a Lonnie Walker jersey next season.
Good entry pass, but then a foul. Noko was trying to get it to the outside. Darius Morris, the foul.
I thought it said family too. Looks like a family tag.
Both teams with 3 team fouls again. Penalty does not come
Fam,
into
what's up?
effect
What's up,
until
Brian?
10 team fouls in a quarter.
Yep,
or
I
the
got
second
3.
in the
Oh,
last
I
2
read that
minutes.
already. I need to get some more jerseys. Most of the time people send me jerseys. I don't even buy jerseys.
Job by Harper.
So if y'all want to send me a jersey, I'll take it.
Downtown.
The reason why I was saying good job, you saw his mechanics
Spurs for
before the
life.
shot got there. Stepped
Sir.
right into that one.
Yes, sir. My thing about the Marcus Morris thing,
Banks.
I just bring this up, just say this real quick.
Shot clock
The
at
Marcus
10.
Morris situation, I'm like this on it.
Ledbetter.
I'm cool regardless. I just hope that the Spurs right now are looking at other options just in case these rumors are true. Or these reports are true. Woj said it, so I kind of believe it. But my thing is this.
Not get knocked off course, and then he has
Um,
hands. Got called on a foul.
here's my
He has
thing.
a couple steals.
And now guarding a
If he
post-up
stays,
got beat on the play by Morris.
then
He can't finish.
I I I feel good
Palmer casts
in the fact that I know that he had money on the table and he chose the Spurs. So we know where his intentions are.
today against Memphis.
But if he chooses the Knicks over the Spurs,
Defense.
then we know that
Suns by 9.
we're pretty confident that it wasn't going to work out anyway. If that's his type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. So if you choose the Spurs, cool. We know for a fact you have more money on the table, a more enticing lifestyle, and you still chose the Spurs. So that means that your head is in the right place to be a Spur. When you get offers like that and you still want to choose the Spurs. But if you don't and you go to New York, well, we know for a fact it wouldn't have worked anyway.
Ball we're getting out. Nice job. I like what Phoenix is doing.
What is the deadline for players to sign their contracts, or is there not a
Guy who can
deadline?
score at 34 points
That
in the
is a
Big
good
Ten
question.
tournament against
I'll look it up in a
Rutgers.
minute. Maybe I can find it. If the rumors are true, then Luca might be forced to get more playing time.
Morris converts the first.
Nah, Spurs would pick somebody up
Shamanich returning to
before
the
that
floor
happened.
for San Antonio.
Spurs perimeter defense, shaking my ass, still trash in some of the league. Oh yeah, who is this dude? He looks super old.
Josh Majette waits at the scorer's table.
Man, big.
Need Josh back. Get them back in some offense. Get some easier shots.
Ooh,
Xavier
look like we
Brooks
lost this
out
one,
of
y'all.
Australia. Wearing the number 18 with a rebound. Under six and a
I don't
half
see us
remaining
coming back.
here in the fourth. Noko missing the hook.
Yeah, Luca got to
His
get bigger.
own. Rebound more for San Antonio.
Let me look up this deadline.
Pretty pass, but more lost.
I don't know if there is a
Ball on
deadline.
the floor. Shamanich comes up with a loose ball. Misses the foul. Draws a foul.
Adrian. I mean, would the deadline be all the way up to
Any kind of basketball
February?
is the scariest moment.
Someone's kicking our butt. We play sloppy.
Right in traffic with everybody's
Be a
jumping.
free
You
agent.
don't want to get stepped on.
Shamanich to the free throw line, 9 points, 2 of 2 from the line. Does have 9 rebounds, 3 of those on the offensive end.
Number 3, Keldon Johnson. Number 17, Josh Majette. All 2 return for the Spurs.
Keldon Johnson, Josh Majette back in for San Antonio.
Let's see here. I'm looking at it now.
Shamanich.
All right, so here's the dates coming up. Let me show you.
English and Spanish.
Spurs number 17, Josh Majette.
There's the dates coming up. So
And a foul with
it says
exactly
July
6
13th,
minutes
last day for
remaining in the
teams.
third quarter.
I can't see over this. Oh, there you go. Last day for teams to withdraw qualifying offers to restricted free agents. Last time teams to issue required tenders on side for those players become free agent.
Musa Dagger is our crew chief. Musa is a full-time NBA referee.
Where is it?
A timeout has been called. 6 remaining in this one. Suns by 8.
Yeah, ain't nothing on here. I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know, I feel like it would be February the last day you can sign somebody. Let's see. I've been watching Clayton the whole time, not the game. When he started, we were up. We sure was up. Let's see who else on here. What's been the biggest shock of the offseason so far? I say the stuff going down with OKC. I'd say not so much Kawhi's decision, because we all kind of figured that. I mean, he was trying to get out of Spurs just to do that. I mean, they were really, man, that was really conniving what they did. But I think, I think probably the OKC thing, just Paul George being traded like that came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere. Kawhi deciding to go to the Clippers, that would have been like, okay, yeah, decided to go to the Clippers. Cool, we figured he would go to the Clippers, maybe, possibly. But the whole, like, the whole Paul George is coming too, that threw me off.
continues tonight in Las Vegas.
After
He didn't get it even close to the paint. Maybe he
they're
got
trying to get
fouled
rid
on
of
that,
Russ
but
too.
something had to happen.
Yeah, they're trying to
Spalding
rebuild.
with a miss.
You can't really win with Russell Westbrook, man. Russell Westbrook is a coach to calm him down.
Phoenix with Palmer,
Because you can't win with him.
Harper, and Rice.
He plays a losing brand of basketball.
For San Antonio.
I mean, he has not grown mentally at all in the court.
Appreciation Day here in Las Vegas. You get a look at Willie Green. His team turns
Like
it
he
back
is
over to
not.
San Antonio.
It's just been awful.
Turnovers
Like
again
even
for Phoenix.
you think back 2 years ago when he lost to Donovan Mitchell. He lost to a rookie in the playoffs. He should have showed that rookie up.
Just couldn't handle the pass.
And then now the year after, he goes get in a pissing contest with Dame Lillard.
Willie Green,
Straight up
12-year
pissing contest.
NBA career.
Like he wasn't even thinking about the
Draws
team.
fouls, he puts it on the deck.
I know a lot of people say, they excuse some of the stuff he does on the court only because he plays so hard and you want to see other players play hard. But he doesn't play smart. And I really do believe, I'm starting to really believe that personal, agenda, his personal stats. You know what I mean? Raptors fans killing me, feeling hurt. Kawhi, me and River, y'all didn't do more for him than San Antonio, but thought you was better.
Right now he has to learn how to
And Danny left you too. See, some people are saying that the Raptors won the trade because they got their ring. I'm like, okay. I mean, I think Spurs still won the trade. I mean, we got 5. We got 5 rings, and we got one of their picks, Keldon Johnson. We don't know what Keldon Johnson going to become. You got Keldon Johnson. You end up grabbing Jakob and DeMar DeRozan. And we know what they are. Oh, Spurs might not lose. Hold on. In and out 3. Okay, I'm into this game now.
Akobo off balance. Rebound kept alive by Eubanks. Leggett. Johnson with a quick advance off glass.
Jack Kelly. All right, y'all. It's real close now. 68-71. This is a really low-scoring game. See, I told you I wasn't liking this game. 1-point game. Okay, shut up. Because you're ahead of me. Now I know we're going to score some jumper or 2-pointer.
Good look ahead from Leggett.
You see the patience by Keldon Johnson. Could have went right now all the way to the rim. Might have been a charge, but that little hesitation threw off Rice, the defender.
Keldon Johnson need to keep that bandage on. It makes him look tough.
Just a better angle for Johnson.
Numbers there, SEC Freshman of the Year.
Kawhi the best two-way player.
4 minutes remaining here. Noko.
Good job, Eubanks.
No finish by Rice, and the rebound to Eubanks.
Oh, that's what you talking about, Witherspoon to put that. That was some DeJounte Murray type stuff.
Now 10 straight for the silver and black. They're down 1.
Spurs right back in the game. Suns right now a little bit more execution. A lot of one-on-one play. A lot of dribbling.
Eubanks stole it.
Deflected. Stolen. Ahead.
Finish it. I get it. Dang, it's my stream messing up. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Come on, don't do this to me. Hold on. Come on. Don't do this to me. Oh, I got really into this game. You're gonna miss the best part. Oh. No. Oh, I missed it. I know I missed it already. What happened? God dang it. Hold on. What happened? Oh, I saw the offensive board already. Or was there another offensive board? Oh, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Let me type in NBA stream. Hold on. Oh, is it a commercial? Please tell me it's on a commercial break. It says your event is in a commercial break. Is it in a commercial break or is it messing up? Oh, he got another one? Well, I guess I'll find the highlights. Is it in a commercial break? Tell me it's in a commercial break. Yes, okay. Where you watching the game? I'm on NBA Stream. Commercial break right now. Okay. I'm on NBAstream.tv. Commercial break. Been putting guys in clutch moments literally every game. True. Is that free? Yeah. Just go to Google, type in NBAstream.tv. You'll find it. It's free. All of it's in HD and it's free. Witherspoon with 19. Nice. Gosh, I'm ready for this to get back on. Really into this right now. Witherspoon was putting up good numbers. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's tied.
With 3D Dennis Scott. They lost double-digit leads. And we got a tie ball game. And good competitive spirit, which I think is the thing you're looking for.
Is it still in the second round? You think so?
Let's see how the Phoenix Suns react. They had a comfortable lead. Now they're
Witherspoon
down
on the
1.
contract. I'm actually not sure.
Left.
I think no. I think Witherspoon's on a two-way.
Becky Hammond coming out with a zone. I'm sure she was saying, you see the Suns had a man-to-man play. Good job by Harper with the pass.
Noko gathers it in.
Who's Noko?
Landry Noko.
Finish.
That's a big dude. My stream messing up again. Oh, okay. Nope. Acting up again.
First points in the last 4 minutes.
Maybe it's just ESPN. It's messing up. Is it on ESPN? Like, is it on Oh, it's on ESPN? Because I thought it was on NBA TV. Oh, dang, did somebody just make it? Come on. Come on, stream. Come on, stream. What happened?
It's part of the reason why Noko was an all-defensive player in college.
Oh, they blocked him or something?
G League Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, it's on ESPN? It's on NBA TV? Okay, I don't know. I'll just stick with this right now.
With a clock.
There's only 2 minutes left anyway. Look at Summit.
Called for the foul. Not sure if that was what they were taking care of it. That's his.
Spurs really want to win. Is there something you have to do in order to get into the tournament, or does every team get into the tournament? The Summer League tournament? Do you know?
The question was was that the 9th or the 10th team foul. And they put it on the board that it's 18 fouls for Phoenix, 7 for the Suns. And again, in Summer League play, you shoot the penalty with 10 team fouls in a quarter.
Okay, everyone gets in. Single elimination, okay.
These games not only improving
good defense, Luka.
players,
good defense, Keldon. Keldon playing some great defense.
Loose ball foul, San Antonio. Summer League not only a proving ground for the players, but also for referees.
Yes. Everybody is working on their game. Referees included, they're doing a nice job.
Eubanks called for that last foul.
How's Lonnie doing? Lonnie isn't playing. I think they're going to sit out Lonnie until the camp. Luka.
Not a smart foul from the youngster.
I knew he found him.
Size and length is.
Here comes the stream messing up.
Go up and just contest.
Samanic with his 6th personal, and again in Summer League play, you're disqualified with your 10th.
Give me 1 second.
Cleans up the defensive rebound. Under 2 remaining, Suns by 3.
That's a charge.
That'll be an offensive foul.
There you go.
Good job by Josh. Jet set him up. Great little crossover. Look, come over to help.
I really like that point guard.
Beautiful job.
He's a really good point
And
guard.
a timeout taken by Phoenix. Majet beats him
Really
to the
smart.
spot outside the restricted area, takes the blow. But, however, there has been a coach's challenge.
A coach's challenge.
And so now we will go to replay. Phoenix
That's
has a
what
timeout
coaches can
remaining.
challenge?
And so this is what the new rules is being used in Summer League, and this was approved by the Board of Governors. Each team allowed one challenge, but you have to have a timeout.
Oh, you retain the timeout but not challenge. I thought it was the other way around.
And the green light flashing on the end of the scores table indicates that Willie Green challenged the call on the floor, which was offensive foul.
I like this. Let's see how it works with his
They saying they like this.
Hopefully he can speed up. Let's watch.
They saying they like this, but
I think that might be a charge.
And it is an offensive foul. It has been confirmed. And again, with that
I don't like
one
this.
challenge,
The only reason I don't like this is because
challenge or not does not matter. You get one. That's it.
the only reason I don't like it is because they check the replay so often all the time. Anyway. But I guess it's fair because there are certain calls where it's like we can't review that, we can't review that. It's like really? You can't review that?
And Willie Green
So that was a clear
guys now,
charge.
we don't have any timeouts.
Yeah, that's a new NBA
Final
rule.
minute 54. Spurs have one remaining.
Out of bounds,
Get
called
caught up in the game,
fouls.
you keep playing. This is where you want your coaching staff and really doing a nice job being around. You want to just keep reminding players.
I don't think they're gonna go with a lot of what the coaches say anyway.
Teams lose games. There's a tie up. Guys roll on the floor. First thing
It's gonna be harder for them to screw us over. I'll tell you that much.
You can lose a ball game.
It ain't gonna be easy to screw us
Situational
over.
awareness. Spurs
Like
have
they
their
love to do
starting
sometimes.
five tonight on the floor. Weatherspoon thought about
Oh, Weatherspoon, that was awful.
stolen and then stolen.
Ooh, good pass.
Good look underneath.
Good pass, Luka.
Spurs within one.
Smart move.
Shamanich put it through it early, but pump fake got the defender definitely out of place. Then threw it and got an easy dunk for his teammate Eubanks.
Good job,
Jared
Luka.
Harper nearly had
Like
the
I
steal.
said, Luka got a lot of raw talent.
Harper on the throw out. Garrett attacks. Good.
Challenge it.
And Noko will go to the free throw line.
He didn't foul you. Challenge it. Challenge it, Becky.
Eubanks his fifth foul. Spurs now with 10.
How do they challenge it? Do they throw something, or
Press so Eubanks
is there like a signal you give?
quick bounce, second jump to go up. He didn't block it.
And see y'all's
Easy deuce.
oof.
And making Noko earn it at the line.
Noko 0 for 2 at the foul line tonight.
As a coach, you got to manage your last two timeouts effectively after 3-minute mark. Ruru, I'm 24, turning 25 on September 26th. You? I turned 25 in October.
And after starting 0 for 2, he makes both.
Cool, calm, and collected, knocking those down.
Nick Nurse face. That's funny.
Eubanks drives. Yes!
There's the N1 y'all were talking about. I'm gonna stop looking at the chat now. I want to be interactive, but I can't be too interactive with y'all.
Spurs last season. And again, Majet makes the right read.
A nice little layup, man. Nice little layup.
Step, he had a bad angle to get back out to Eubanks, who drove it to possible and one.
I'm holding my lucky Spurs sign. Sad thing is we got rid of Bertans for Morris.
Fouls to give.
I hate the fact that we got rid of Bertans. Well, just calm down. You know, it might still pan out fine.
Suns clinging to a one-point
Might still
lead
get
with
Morris.
67 seconds remaining
He
in
ain't decided
regulation.
yet. So we'll see what happens before we get too involved, get too emotional. And on top of it, you know, we were just going to use that extra money for Morris, but really kind of got rid of Bertans for our guy, for Damari Carroll. So we'll see what happens.
Surprise off of missed that there.
Spurs a chance for the lead. Weatherspoon dumped down. Eubanks.
Ooh, Eubanks. Okay, guys, I don't think we need a center. I think we were right when we said we might not need a center.
77. Harper, speed dribble. No finish. Rebound Witherspoon. 12 the different shot
Take
clock,
care of the
game
ball.
clock. Again, the Suns
Becky
will not
coaching her
have
butt
a
off.
timeout.
You're 1-on-1 right now. Love that the big came up to sprint.
Witherspoon, that's an offensive foul.
Challenge it.
Harper's done a nice job
Challenge
in
it.
this game. He's picked up 2 of those. Done some strips. He's missed a shot.
Oh, she called a timeout, then she did this. So you got to do this. Okay. I was asking y'all, what's the signal? I knew it was a signal.
Final timeout. And now a coach's challenge by Becky.
She didn't even know. Becky was like, what is it? Is it this?
On Coaches Appreciation Day, both coaches have taken their challenges. Wheeler Green not successful with his.
I don't think we're going to be successful with ours, to be honest. Eubanks has a lot of heart. I've been wanting the Spurs to play him in the NBA for a while now. We played him for a good stretch last season when Powell left. And I don't know what happened. They just stopped playing him. He wasn't active no more.
So this is overturned.
They chant "Go Spurs Go." We
And you
deep
can
in
only
Vegas.
call,
Yes,
you
we
can
are.
only challenge if the foul is called on your team.
Let's watch this. See if we can. Looks like a charge.
Oh, Ruru. I wish my 20s was still around. I'm an old head like Manu. Manu ain't old. You good as long as you just ain't bald headed. Manu got bald headed early. Poor guy. It's so weird because Manu like you know in cartoons or like in shows and stuff they might show the dad of a family and show him when he's young he has beautiful, nice flowing hair, and then they show him when he's older and he's just bald headed. That is so weird that happened to Manu because he had such beautiful flowing hair and now he's just bald headed.
And it is
But Manu ain't old.
confirmed as an offensive foul.
Manu a youngin.
18 seconds left.
No timeouts either way. Shot clock is off.
That was worth the challenge. So I get what's going on here. I think that'd be cool.
Garrett,
Just make sure you get the right call. It is gonna mess with.
LeCue drives into
Oh.
the crowd and a foul called. Eubanks had the block, but a foul is called on San Antonio.
What was Eubanks supposed to do?
Shamanich calls
See,
for
they
the
can't
foul.
even challenge that.
So this was the gamble that Becky Hammond took because you make the challenge. If the challenge had been in San Antonio's favor, they'd still have a timeout.
But look at Becky what she's doing right now, B.
She's drawing the play. Like, look, we've got 5.9.
That wasn't a foul though.
You don't need a 3. Ravante Rice returning to the Phoenix lineup.
She should have waited. We were up by 1. You're gonna have to wait. The coach is gonna have to get used to that challenge thing because
6 of 7 from the line.
I'm not even used to it.
Suns by
And we don't have a
1, 5
timeout
seconds
left.
remaining. Weatherspoon in a crowd.
Oh my god, that was ugly.
Phoenix gets the stop, and they finish
So do
preliminary
we?
play with a record of
That's
2-0,
awful.
and San Antonio
They shouldn't have called a foul there. In the NBA, they wouldn't have called nothing.
What a little mini comeback for the Suns. I thought Harper,
Lame.
excellent, just straight havoc.
So how does this work?
Plays.
The summer league. Well, I guess you said everybody gets in, so it doesn't matter anyway. I guess. Well, I mean, it wouldn't even be home court because I was gonna say it was home court. I'm gonna look up the schedule.
Noko was good on the glass as
Whatever.
well for the Phoenix Suns, who win
I
it.
don't care.
Ooh, let me have that.
Yeah.
We had that one.
James Palmer making the play, coming out of the D.C. area, and he denies
You think Lonnie gonna
the
play in
San
the
Antonio
playoffs?
Spurs a third win here.
Come on, after regular season? Of course.
Got
Or you talking about summer league playoffs? Because he ain't gonna play at all in summer league. I don't think. I think that's done.
getting the win tonight. Phoenix ended up shooting
Will
40%
DeJounte play this
for
season?
the
Hopefully.
game. San Antonio
Yeah.
38.
Yeah, DeJounte's playing. DeJounte's ready now.
San Antonio plus 10 on the
He's
glass.
been ready.
But if you're Monty Williams, you had to like the
That was a good
competitive
game.
spirit of
Spurs
your team and the fact that
have been
they
fun to
came up
watch.
with a
Yeah, they
defensive
played.
stop
They
when they
played
really
good.
needed it.
But they're gonna. I'm sure Becky's gonna tell them this. That you can't rely on comebacks.
Let's go over to
I
3D.
think we relied on comebacks because I think they knew they were better or more skilled, and they just said, "Ah, we'll take them later." When's the next time we play? Okay, so the schedule ain't out yet, so I guess the schedule won't be out till after Thursday, which is what, tomorrow? Yeah, because we don't play tomorrow.
How were you able to get your offensive flow going throughout this ball?
Okay.
You were able to get to the basket, you maybe got in the transition.
And then the tournament start Friday.
Today I played more forward than
Try
usual,
to
but
watch it.
I just want to pick and choose my spots and know when to attack and when to. And I usually find a good spots to get my shots and find other teammates too.
And speaking of that, in the NBA today, you kind of get to play multiple positions when you play small ball. Do you feel more comfortable playing the three?
1 point loss, but oh well, it's just summer league. Yeah, it's just summer league. No big deal.
But if I had to play the four, it is what it is.
But I don't want to win. I don't want to lose in the playoffs. I hope we win every game in the playoffs.
He brought his A game, got that big steal down the stretch, Smitty, to hold on for the victory.
James Palmer finished for Antonio 79 to 78.
You think so with that free throws? You gotta hit him.
The Chinese national team against the Milwaukee Bucks.
He missed some free throws. I wouldn't even. I mean, some of the game I didn't get to watch. So, has your boy heard any talks about Westbrook? I usually only like pay attention when he's mentioning Spurs though. I mean, I'm sure he's talked about Westbrook. I would have to go back through the messages and see what he said about Westbrook. Westbrook going to Heat. That's what you think? Let's see, before I get off, because I'm about to get off. And I think when I get off, y'all can stay in the chat. Y'all can still chat till whenever. But I'm gonna type in. Let me see if there's any news in the last few minutes that I haven't seen. The Marcus Morris saga presents the Spurs with a conundrum. Pros and cons for the Heat, Rockets, Timberwolves, and Spurs trading for. The Spurs ain't gonna trade for Westbrook. I'll entertain it though. This was 5 minutes ago. Clutch Points posted this 5 minutes ago. All right. I'm gonna read the article about the Spurs. Just see. Rockets. You see how much they know about our Spurs. All right. Pro. Popovich could deliver the best version of Westbrook. Okay. Popovich may be the all-time greatest coach in the history of the NBA, so it only makes sense that giving him a talent like Russell Westbrook will be a recipe for success. Russ's former coaches of Scott Brooks and Billy Donovan are reputable coaches, but Pop in a category of his own. This is okay. That's the pro. Whatever. Con, the young guards development. The Spurs have an impressive rotation of young guards and DeJounte Murray, Derek Wright, and Brentford. So you think that we're going to be able to trade Russell Westbrook and not give up one of our young pieces? That's what this article is saying. Like, of course we would have to give up young pieces. Of course they will want a young piece. They're not going to just take the Rose in LA or something like that. That would defeat the purpose of them rebuilding. They're gonna want our young guys. They will probably want a lot. And how much is? Let me see. What's Westbrook's contract anyway? He's saying it's gonna diminish the growth of the young guys. It's like we're not even gonna have the young guys. GOAT coach plus all-star equals maybe. That's funny. That was literally a tweet. It's been real, y'all. Good night and congrats, Patty. Yeah, good night, Ruru. It's fun to entertain the thought, though. Yeah. Peace, dude. All right, Brian. Let me see. The hell we getting Russell Westbrook? Westbrook is a ball dominant player that doesn't play good team ball. They probably want Lonnie, which is a huge no no. That is true. He is ball dominant. He doesn't play winning basketball, honestly. Hold on, I'm gonna look up his contract and then I'm gonna get off. I am curious what his contract is. What's his contract? That's just something crazy. Ain't no way in the hell we get Westbrook. I mean, he's making 38 million next year, and then he's making 41 million, then he's making 44, then he's making 47 million. What kind of contract is that? No, that would not work. That wouldn't work at all. And of course, Westbrook ain't mad that they trading him. They're paying the man $40 million. This is crazy. How could people even think that we could get him? I mean, that's just about LA and DeMar's contract put together. We would have to get rid of both of them. Or we just have to get rid of too much. Too much. DeRozan, Lonnie, and White or something like that. That wouldn't even make up for it. Because DeRozan, let me look at DeMar DeRozan's contract. DeRozan ain't making. Let's see. You don't want to get rid of all those pieces for Westbrook. All right, let's see. Yeah, each year. Oh, hold on. Dang, how do I scroll down? Yeah, so DeMar DeRozan's making 27 mil, or well, close to 28 mil. So we can say 28 mil, and then you said Lonnie and White. Lonnie and White making nothing. That one, no. Yeah, I mean the only people that can pay him is OKC. Nobody has the space to do that, and nobody's going to give up all that to do that, except for maybe a Heat or a team that just want to sell some seats. Maybe Orlando Magic might want to. I don't know. I don't know who would do that. I heard Houston was trying to get Russell Westbrook. Good luck, Houston. Houston's so trash. They can do whatever they want. They so trash. Wow, I'm shocked at Westbrook's contract. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. He's making 40 mil, and it goes up. His last year is 47 mil. I'll be clueless on the thought when they bring it up on Westbrook going to the Spurs. It'll be more charity for misdirected, well, as media stated it, superstar. Yeah, he wouldn't work. I mean, in everything, and just like these articles that's talking about Westbrook to the Spurs, most of them are about the benefit that it would bring Westbrook. It doesn't really help us. It doesn't make us better. I haven't seen one article saying how it can make the Spurs better, bring us over the top. Not really. We would just jeopardize depth for Russell Westbrook, and it's not even a guarantee that Popovich will be able to get to him. I mean, Westbrook is at the point in his mental cycle. This guy is at the point where he's getting outplayed by a rookie that's more mature than him on the court. I mean, he has no basketball maturity. And then he tries to outshoot Dame Lillard. And he's not even a great or even good three-point shooter. I think he shot maybe 20-some percent. Didn't he shoot like 21% or 20-something percent in the playoffs last year? And he tried to outshoot Dame Lillard? It's just dumb. Let's see. DeRozan plus 9.2, 38 mil Westbrook. What did I say Westbrook needed? Didn't I say like 40? And they're not gonna, and that's the thing, they're not gonna take DeRozan. Like, why would they take DeRozan for Westbrook? That defeats the purpose. This is a veteran. You might as well just keep DeRozan. I mean, you might as well keep Westbrook. And if you're trying to rebuild, I mean, Westbrook, you got like a couple or a few more seasons with him, right? And yeah, you're paying them a lot of money, but if you're rebuilding, you're getting nothing but young guys anyway. So it's not like the young guys coming in, you got to pay them a max deal. You can't even pay them the max deal anyway. Young guys come in, you probably just giving them a few, million or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't even make sense for anybody. I mean, Russell Westbrook's older than 1 year older than DeMar DeRozan. They're near the same age. But yeah, 38 million, like you said. But then you need to pay him 41. Then you need to pay him 40. He ain't worth it, y'all. Then you gotta pay him 47. That ain't worth it. How much is guaranteed? Guaranteed ain't on here. He has a 2022 player option. Man, that's a lot of money. I just got like 100 from that. He can be backup center for y'all. Oh wait, what y'all talking about? We should give Eubanks a shot for sure. Dang, didn't mean to start all this. Oh, you started this? He's great, but the Bulls might be a best option to prove himself. But I wouldn't know about Jimmy Butler. Yeah, him and Jimmy Butler going or at the Heat. That wouldn't work out. Do you think DeMar get the extension this year? Let me look at DeMar DeRozan's contract again. Now y'all got me interested. College, Southern California love. Oh dang, it is coming up. Yeah, the 2020 player option. I think it get extended. I guess it depends on how well he does this year, but then again, Spurs. I mean, they're gonna need him. I think it get extended. I don't see why. I don't even see him leaving. Honestly, how DeMar DeRozan is, because at this point, he's not gonna go back to Toronto. I don't see him running back to Toronto after that. Like he's just not gonna do it. You show somebody that type of disrespect, it never. I mean, it never works out again unless you're LeBron, who just accepts anything. You'll go back anyway after somebody called you a quitter. Come on, guys. Y'all knew I was going to the Clippers. Man, shut up. I ain't reading that. Shut up. Then you got the Kawhi smiling on there. Shut up. What if that's Kawhi Leonard for real? I think tomorrow will be LA bound. You think DeMar would run to LA? I don't see that. Well, you know what? DeMar did say he was I know he's a Kobe fan. And he did say that he's happy where he's at, but it did, come to his mind about playing in LA, when he was younger, but I don't know. I don't I think that him would probably he's so heavy into loyalty. And he's one of those dudes that's kind of he's complacent with, his lifestyle. He's complacent with the money he make. I mean, he's still human. He talks about depression. He talks about, materialistic things not meaning that much to him. He's a pretty good straight shooter, man. So I could see him picking the Spurs to stay loyal to, this franchise. I could see it. He was even taken away when he got here, and they had murals of him, in San Antonio. Wow, I like DeMar DeRozan. He got heart and loyalty, something I lack for real. Plus, we got his bird rights. Oh, yeah, it says it right here. Sign using bird. But yeah. Oop. Hold on. Yeah, no, y'all, that's out of the question. That whole, like, should we get Westbrook thing, that's out of the question. That ain't gonna happen. You don't do that. Yeah, you don't do that. DeRozan player since being with us. I mean, he was. I mean, he was. Whew, he was amazing. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm reading some. All right. But would DeMar hit threes? DeMar shot, I think 30. Is it 31% from the field on almost five attempts with Toronto his last year with Toronto. So I think he'll get back to that. Popovich already said that he was going to talk to DeMar about that. Who would you give like to see the Spurs pick up near future? Someone that can help us win a championship. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I have to really think about it. Jonathan Simmons. I think we should go after Jonathan Simmons as well. That's another guy that's out there. Clem, do you think DeMar will take more shots next season instead of facilitating? Yeah, I think naturally. I think he'll still facilitate, but he won't have to be the second point guard essentially. So, should I watch the highlights or ask for the score? We lost by one, so all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I guess you guys can stay in the chat, but yeah, I'm about to get off. It's not necessarily late, but yeah, it's getting kind of tired. But all right, y'all. I get with you next time. I guess we're probably playing on Friday. Um, I'll try to any more talk of trading LA. I ain't heard nothing about that about trading LA. That's just not gonna happen at this point. Oh, chat closes. Okay. Well, all right, y'all. I'm about to get out. I appreciate all the love. If you could go watch my last video that I uploaded about my starting five lineup because I did come up with a starting five, and I really like it. And I gave you, I think, a pretty good reason why uh, I'm going with that. I saw a new video with Dejounte saying he's popping threes like crazy. Seems like he's taking his 3-point game serious. Okay, before you leave, Rez, um, what did you see? Was it a new video? Like, was it like today or yesterday, or was it one that was a couple months ago? Just let me know that because I do want to see that. Tomorrow. Yeah, what was it? Did anybody else see it? It was new. So it was like, so who uploaded it? Who uploaded it? Because I definitely want to see it. Mm, 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 Do you know who uploaded it? Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. Okay, you're just on YouTube, right? Okay, I'll try to find it. All right, y'all. I'll get with you later. Until next time, deuces. Please watch my last video about the starting lineup. I did make a video earlier today, so check that out. Until next time, deuces. Have a good night. Stay safe. Talk to you possibly on the next summer league game. Keep you updated.